This is the story of Megaman X in 3 minutes. Let's begin. In the year 20XX, Megaman defeats the mad scientist slash prison escape artist Dr. Wily for the, wait, this can't be right, for the 11th time? They let him escape prison 10 times? Dr. Light creates a successor to Megaman to protect future generations. He seals the robot away in a diagnostic chamber. A century later, archaeologist Dr. Kane uncovers the bot in suspended animation among the ruins of Dr. Light's lab. Dr. Kane awakens X, a super advanced robot capable of human emotion and free will. Kane reverse engineers X to create reploids. A virus created long ago by that pesky Dr. Wily turns the legion of reploids against mankind. The public nicknames the infected reploids Mavericks. The Maverick Hunters are established to prevent local robot uprisings. Dr. Kane creates Sigma to lead the Hunters. Commander Sigma and most of the Hunters abruptly turn Maverick and set forth on a new mission: human genocide. X joins the Maverick Hunters under the new leader, Zero. X slays 8 elite Mavericks. Vile captures Zero. X comes to Zero's rescue. X takes down the Maverick Overlord and escapes the sinking fortress. X takes command of the Maverick Hunters. X battles the X-Hunters for possession of Zero's parts. Sigma reveals that he was behind their evil plan all along. X tracks down Sigma where he faces a Zero clone. Zero, reconstructed by Dr. Kane, makes his triumphant return to cut down the clone. X lays the smackdown on Sigma for the second time. Reformed Reploids form a utopia dubbed Doppeltown. The Reploids relapse and attack Maverick Hunter HQ. Infected by the Sigma virus, Dr. Doppler creates a new body for Sigma. X hunts down Sigma. The Sigma virus chases X. Zero uploads the antivirus software into his saber and uses it to destroy Sigma before the virus can possess X. A mysterious figure haunts Zero. Dr. Wily. The massive floating sky lagoon falls to the earth, killing millions. While investigating the crash site, X and Zero meet the leader of the militant Repla Force, who quickly retreats. X and Zero infiltrate the Repla Force space station, a weapon capable of destroying Earth. X and Zero face off against the Repla Force loyalists. Sigma emerges as the brains behind the Repla Force slash Maverick Hunter conflict. The Repla Force leader sacrifices himself to destroy the station along with Sigma while X and Zero escape. This time, Sigma's dead for good, right? Wrong! Sigma hires a Reploid mercenary named Dynamo to set the space colony Eurasia on a crash course with Earth. X and Zero battle Mavericks for the parts necessary to build the Enigma cannon, a weapon with a power to vaporize Eurasia. But Eurasia hits Earth anyway. Deep in the underground fortress, mutual suspicion leads to an epic duel between our two heroes. After their scuffle, the Hunters seek out Sigma and the duel take on the Maverick Overlord himself. Both Hunters suffer critical damage. Zero pulls himself together just long enough to destroy Sigma for the 5th time, but who's counting? With Zero presumed dead, X inherits the beam saber. X is confronted by a Zero lookalike known as Nightmare. X faces off against 8 researchers turned Maverick. You sensing a pattern here? Oh, and the real Zero shows up because death means nothing in this universe. And speaking of death not meaning surprise, surprise, the scientists rebuilt Sigma. The Mavericks kick his ass yet again. Fed up with this never-ending conflict, X retires. A group known as Red Alert fight the Mavericks in X's absence. A debate pits their murderous leader Red against the noble Axel. Red releases captive Mavericks as a challenge to Zero for custody of Axel. X unretires and infiltrates the Crimson Palace. He eliminates Red and discovers the puppet master all along to be, wait for it, Sigma. X refuses to make Axel a Maverick Hunter. Vile returns and kidnaps the conductor of a supply elevator to the moon. X and Zero track down the captive conductor. Battle, rinse, repeat. Sigma is defeated while he checks out the body. A tentacle damages a crystal on Axel's head. As the 3 Maverick Hunters ride the elevator back to Earth, Axel's broken crystal glows. And that's the story of Megaman X in 3 minutes. What are our favorite Maverick Hunters up to today? Who knows? They haven't given a true sequel in 14 years. Get it together, Capcom. Mighty Number 9 is trash. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.